Tottenham Hotspur Football Club, you never fail to amaze me. How am I sitting here on this Sunday afternoon watching that unbelievable football and come away with a loss against Villa? 3 losses in a row. One of only 4 Premier League teams ever to go ahead in a game in all 3 of those losses. Wow. They said it was going to be a roller coaster. I didn't think it would be quite like this. I really believed that this and Postecoglou side is going to be incredibly hard to stop, even with the injuries today. Seeing that starting lineup, I was extremely excited. Seeing Bentancur and Lo Celso line up together in the midfield, seeing Kulusevski kind of playing that 10 role, and have Brian Hill on the pitch as well, Brennan Johnson's son. It had so much creativity, so much attacking intent. But we're sitting here once again with our 3rd defeat in a row in a match that was crucial. But, there is positives, as there always is, because we knew it was a process. We knew it was going to take time. And this football that Ange Postecoglou has installed in such a short amount of time is something that I would have absolutely craved for last season. So we have to take the positives because we knew we weren't going to get the results straight away. We knew that it wasn't always going to be the results that we wanted. But the performances that we're seeing, even today, we created 2.34 XG. We had so many chances. We scored 3 offside goals. Every time we attack, I'm on the edge of my seat thinking, we're going to score here. And we scored 4 times, just 3 of those were offside. So extremely frustrating sitting here with a loss. But let's delve into the game. Let's talk about it because positive signs were shown. So first 20 minutes, unbelievable football. Kulusevski, electric. Always looking for that short pass into Bentancur, into Lo Celso. Bentancur coming deep, creating those cushion balls in behind. And then the only problem was we were always looking for that cutback across goal. We were looking for that just tap-in. And that's the difference between without having Harry Kane. If that's Harry Kane, he's bringing it down and he's flashing it across goal and the keeper's not going to see it. But with this new Tottenham side, it's very more methodical. We're going to play that pass and then we're going to look for the tap-in every time, which we've seen multiple times with Son this season. And we were looking for that today on multiple occasions. And we were scoring, but then it was being offside due to Aston Villa's high line. Or it was just getting cut out or we couldn't get our footing quite correct. Just very frustrating, but the football was fantastic. I think special shout out to Bentancur. Brilliant football from him today. I think his passing was astute. I can't believe how composed he was on the ball. Always looking to play forward. His tempo was fantastic. Giovanni Lo Celso, what a fantastic strike for the goal. Very neat and tidy with the ball. I actually think he was very impressive in the second half, considering in the first half we were probably a lot better, but Lo Celso kind of was that creative spark in the second half, still looking to create chances. Kulusevski, genuinely, I think he's been one of our best players this season. So creative, just hitting the post in I think the 5th minute after it was a clear one-on-one opportunity, after a fantastic interplay, I think, from him and Son, or it might have been Brennan Johnson. Just so much positive football, and this is what we were craving for last season. And now we've got it, but the efficiency isn't quite there. We're not quite closing out the chances that we should. So, yeah, talking about Bentancur, I've already said, fantastic. Lo Celso, fantastic. Let's talk about Aston Villa. That first 45 minutes, they should have been 3-0 down. They should have been. Tottenham just couldn't stop creating chances. They couldn't deal with that attacking press. We were suffocating them. Brian Hill was really good off the ball today, but he's always looking to put the ball on his left foot. There was a few chances where he could have just struck the ball with his right foot. He's a more than adequate footballer. Every professional footballer has a weak foot. Everyone wants to use their strong foot, but you've got to trust it, especially in the level they're playing. And that was my only downfall of Brian Hill today. I feel like he should have trusted his weaker foot a bit more. But off the ball, he was always pressing hard at the field, winning the ball back, creating great chances with Kulusevski, Lo Celso. So well done to him today, coming back from injury, in a performance. But Aston Villa, I honestly can't see how they were not 3-0 behind, but they stuck in there. They did. And then right on the stroke of half-time, in the 51st minute, a deep free kick from Douglas Luiz finds Pau Torres perfectly, and a cushion header, and they score. And it's like, defensively, we know we have frailty. We know we're not the best in the air, but it's 30 seconds before half time. Stick together. Finish the game. Get into half time. We've been 1-0 up, thinking we should be more, but we've got this second half to really get at them and kind of make sure they can't get back into the game. But we weren't strong enough defensively. Pau Torres got a great header, and we switched off. And then the same again. Come out the blocks flying. I think we had 94% possession for the first 10 minutes in the second half, which is absurd. And then what happens is defensive, we switch off. No one's pressing. Ollie Watkins, fantastic touch. Flash shot across goal, and Vicario can't get next to it. And then it's 2-1 Aston Villa. And because they have the experience now in big games, because they have the squad where they can bring on players, they knew how to close out the game. And Tottenham were getting tired due to how high we pressed up, how suffocating our press was at the start. We just slowed down. We calmed down, and we didn't quite have that poignant attack that we had in the first half. Very frustrating, but fair play to Aston Villa. They stayed resolute. They were dangerous on the break. I think to bring on the likes of Leon Bailey, who's a fantastic player, and take off Moussa Diaby just shows how much they've invested in recent years and how much they've improved. John McGinn was fantastic. Kamara, very solid player. And yeah, Ollie Watkins, he's just a goal scorer, isn't he? I wasn't quite convinced on Ollie Watkins before. I just felt like, would I want him in my Spurs side? Probably not. But his finishing is fantastic. He links so well with the front three, and I think Aston Villa have got a fantastic player on their hands there. And I feel like maybe that is where we need to invest. Son, unbelievable. Been probably our best player this season, alongside maybe Mickey van der Ven, Romero, and Maddison, of course. But I feel like we could do with an extra goal scorer. In those chances today, when you're looking for that final pass and you're always feeling like you have to play one more than you really do, a striker who's confident, a striker that always believes in himself, he's not going to pass that ball across goal. He's going to smash it across the face of goal. The likes of Harry Kane, and they're going to score that 8 times out of 10. So for me, maybe that's what we're missing right now. But this football from Ange Postecoglou, from Tottenham, has been a joy to watch. It got me on the edge of my seat every time I'm watching us, and I believe we can beat anyone. It's just the defensive frailties. It is when you've got not Dyer playing today, but Emerson Royale, who's not even a natural centre half. Ben Davies had a solid game, but they're just not quite up to the standard, especially when we're playing such an aggressive high line. But like I've said, positive signs were shown again today. 3 losses in a row. All of those games we were leading, and only we're one of 4 teams to do that, which I've already said. And for me, that's just absolutely absurd. But we're on this roller coaster. We're in it together. We will stick together. Lots of positive signs. Man City next week. The likes of Haaland, Foden, Doku, Rodri, just the list goes on, how good they are. But Tottenham have performed against Man City in previous years. We haven't got our starting 11. But we have got the creativity with Bentancur, if he's fit, who did come off injured. The Celso, Brennan Johnson, Brian Hill, Son, like Kulusevski. We've got such an attacking lineup, even with the likes of Maddison injured. So, can we get at them? Yes. Are we going to have the defensive capability to stop Erling Haaland, Doku, Grealish, Foden? I'm not sure. But time will tell. I thought it was important to give you a review today, guys. Just a small one. It's kind of just off the cuff. Wanted to share you my thoughts straight away after the match. Guys, thank you for watching. And as always, like and subscribe. Let me know your thoughts on the video and the game today. Let me know. I'm very keen to hear what you believe. I think a lot of fans will be in the camp of me, where it's fantastic football, but we need to start getting that job over the line. I think a lot of fans will be very annoyed, but I'm sure everyone can see together the football that we're playing, how excited we should be, and think about how good this Tottenham side can be by the end of the season. Guys, keep the faith. And as always, come on you Spurs.